Ladies and gentlemen, hello everyone. I hope everyone is doing well, man. Welcome back to the review. Titans versus Cowboys. Obviously, the game was yesterday. I was at the game. I have lost my voice. I got back. I got home last night around 9 o'clock or whatever the time was, and obviously a little bit late to do a review last night. So we've had to wait about 24 hours, but that's all right. Um, welcome. Welcome to the Titans versus Cowboys review from obviously meant to be yesterday, but obviously didn't get a chance to do it yesterday. I hope everyone's doing well in the live chat. I appreciate you all for tuning in, as always. Um, for those of you that have been swarming my Instagram DMs, when's the vlog coming out? Where's the vlog? Listen, I absolutely appreciate the love, and I know you all want to see it. The vlog is nearly ready. I'm going to get it out tomorrow morning. So it could be out at 9 o'clock in the morning. It could be out at midday. At the absolute latest, it'll be out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So the vlog will be out in the morning, most likely. If not, definitely in the afternoon. So stay tuned for the vlog. It's going to be a good one. Very, very passionate. It was a very big game. It meant a lot to me, that game yesterday. The Titans are a team that I despise a lot, and that is due to personal reasons. So winning yesterday was very personal. So it's very dear to my heart betting the Titans. So it was a great win, even though it might not have been convincing, but a win's a win. Hello to the live chat. Hello to everyone in the live chat. Hello to Jason Reader. Hello to Luke, Melbourne Storm fan. Hello to Heather. Hello to Lockie. Hello to River. Hello to Jeffrey, Jason, Will, Luke, Melbourne Storm fan. I appreciate you all for tuning in. First things first, guys. Like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Obviously, my voice is not at its best due to yesterday, the Cowboys chant. I actually went back and watched maybe half of the game, and you can hear the chant very well on the TV. So it's safe to say that we out-chanted the Titans fans at their home ground, and it was great. The atmosphere in the away bay was unbelievable, man. If you're a Cowboys fan and you live in North Queensland, or if you live in the Brisbane area, or if you're from Sydney, next year when the draw comes out, I would if you're going to go into an away game, mark in the Titans one on the Gold Coast. The support we get on the Gold Coast is incredible, and the turnout yesterday was great. So if you're looking to go to an away game next year, mark the Gold Coast as a destination to go to, because it's a very good time. The Gold Coast is great. Love the Gold Coast. I think it's a great place. Obviously, the rugby league team sucks, but the area is beautiful. It really is. All right. Let's get to the game, man. Let's get to the game. Cowboys, get it done. Again, like I said, it wasn't convincing or anything, but it was a win that we needed to get. So I'm just glad we won. I'm just glad we won 30-24. When we were leading 24-6, it looked like we were going to win by 40. It looked like we were going to absolutely annihilate them. It really did. But to the Titans' credit, they fought their way back, and they did have a crack. Oh, my apologies, guys. A bit tired. Yesterday was a big day, man. I'm not going to lie. It was a big day. All right. So the game started off well. Cowboys got off to a great start. Obviously, Titans got an early penalty, and they had a bit of ball early on. But the first try of the game, man, on the back of Scott Drinkwater, making a fantastic line break, gets tackled about 10 meters on the try line, and then Clifford gets the ball, dummies, offloads it to Zach Labart. Labart goes over for the first try of the game. Zach Labart, man, we spoke about it on the podcast last week. I think he'll be more comfortable going back to the right side where he's more suited and it's his preferred spot. And he definitely didn't disappoint. He was very good at right centre. Scored the first try of the game. And then obviously 10 minutes later, we had another chance to score points, and we did. Again, we go down the left-hand side, and there wasn't a whole lot on. I think it was 2-on-2. And Purdue just beats his man. And Murray Talangi, who has now scored in 5 or 6 away games in a row, Talangi scores in the corner. Cowboys are off to a great start. 12-0 to start the game. Really happy with the way we started. So it was 12-0. And then about the 20th minute, it absolutely it started to rain. Now, it wasn't heavy rain. It was misty rain. It was shitty rain. It was about 2 or 3 millimeters as it was expected. And it did rain a little bit. It wasn't bucketing down or anything like that. It was just misty shit, really. It was enough to throw you off. And then we had a couple of errors on us, which was a little bit annoying. You could tell the players were a bit annoyed with some of the errors, but that's just how it unfolded. And the Gold Coast, I found an opportunity down the left-hand side for Beau Fermor to crash over and get the game back to 12-6. The thing that annoys me, I think there's a stat going around. The Cowboys have conceded the most tries to a left edge back rower this year. I think it's like 60-70% strike rate. So left edge back rowers score against us a lot, and both Fermor did. So a little bit annoying. So it ends up being 12-6 there. And before half time, I was a little bit annoyed because, like I said, our first 20 minutes were outstanding. And then the Gold Coast got back in it with that try. We were under severe pressure before halftime. The Titans were throwing the ball around. They wanted to get it back to 12-10, maybe even 12-all. And if you've watched the Cowboys the last 4 or 5 games, they keep conceding tries in the last minute or two of the first half, and it's been really affecting the way we play. And I think confidence level, it's been a mental thing. And thankfully, we held them out, and the Titans did not score before halftime. We get to the second half, and we started that second half off very well, man. Scott Drinkwater going over for a nice try. Tom Dearden bust through the tackle. He had Purdue on his left. He had Drinkwater on his right. Drinkwater was the one with more space. So Drinkwater scores. Cowboys go to 18-6, and we're looking good at this stage. And then we get another opportunity about 3 or 4 minutes later where the grab a kick from Scott Drinkwater ends up, I think it was Alan Fitzgibbon who knocked the ball on. Nanai's there to pounce on it. Nanai scores. Cowboys 24-6. And I'm going to be completely honest here. At 24-6, it looked like and it felt like we were going to absolutely run away with it. I was getting 50-18 vibes like we did to the Titans back in round 8. And, things were looking really good. I thought we were going to really put a score on them here. But to the Titans' credit, they fought their way back. There was a very lucky try they scored. I think they were down the left-hand side. I think it might have been Philip Sami or Jojo Fafita who kicked it. Right, actually, no, it was Philip Sami, I think. Sami or Kelly. They kick it over the top. It goes in goals. Dearden goes to, scoop it up, ends up dropping the ball, unfortunately, and Brimson's there to score. It was one of those very unlucky tries, but it's a try that you would see a lot in wet weather footy, and Brimson ends up scoring. And all of a sudden, the Titans have got hope. They've got this confidence about them where they seem to have just found a lot of momentum on their side. They got it back to 24-12, and Cowboys went back to a few stupid errors and was a little bit frustrating. I was starting to get a little bit annoyed. And then the Titans go over in the corner through Jojo Fafita on the right side. He ends up scoring a try. They kick it from the sideline as well. Ends up being 24-18. Now, was I nervous at 24-18? I wouldn't say I was nervous, but I would say I was a little bit annoyed. I wasn't particularly happy with how things were going. If we hadn't lost it, after lead 24-6, I would have been pretty filthy. I would have been very, very angry. But ends up being 24-18. Cowboys get a chance on the attack. I think it was Tino that dropped the ball. Titans were trying to get out their own end. I think Tino knocked the ball on. We had possession. And then this is a brilliant play. Like, Robson gets outdone by half. And he knows Drinkwater's going to run through and pounce onto the ball. But I think it was Chris Randall. He had no idea what was happening. And Robson gets outdone by half. Has enough space. Drinkwater runs through the line, gets the pass onto him. Drinkwater scores. Cowboys 30-18. I thought the game was over. I thought it was all over at this point. And it felt like it was over. And then with about 5 minutes to go, the Titans go over in the corner through Philip Sami. And this try annoyed the absolute shit out of me. Sami ends up scoring. Conversion from the sideline by Weaver is successful. And it's 30-24. And there's about 3 minutes to go. And I'm like, what's going on here? And then the Titans, obviously, a couple offloads and whatnot. And then they drop the ball. And then, obviously, we ended up hanging on to win. And we beat the Titans 30-24 on the Gold Coast. Again, definitely not a convincing win. But when you're on the back of 3 consecutive losses like we were flogged by Melbourne in round 14. We were humiliated in round 15 without our origin plays against the Dolphins. Round 16, what was round 16? I can't even fucking remember now. Oh, the Roosters game down there. Another game where we were humiliated. So 3 weeks in a row where we were absolutely slaughtered. We needed to bounce back, and we had to win on the Gold Coast. So really important win. Glad we got it done. 30-24. I'll take it. Move on to next week. We play Melbourne Saturday night in Townsville, where we will have our origin players out. So that'll be very interesting to see how that all goes. But a really important win yesterday, a win that I'm very happy about. And I can't tell you how important it was. Very important. Now, some of the stats, guys, gee whiz, some of the stats make you wild, man. We had 29 missed tackles, Titans at 20. We made 35 more tackles than the Titans. What else do we have here? I think we had more errors than them as well. I'm just having a look here. How many errors did we have? I think it was 15. Yep. We had 15 errors. That's just not good enough. Titans had 10 errors. 5-3 penalty count to the Titans. 3-1, 6 against to the Titans. Crazy stuff, man. What else? What was completion rate? 76% completion rate. Titans at 80%. I think us getting out to that 24-6 lead really helped us win this game. We looked really tired towards the back end of the game, but gee, that was an important win yesterday. Holy shit. We had to win that, and I'm just glad we did. Bruce Robson had the most tackles. He had 49. Verrills had 46. Sami had 234 run meters. Talangi, 156. Drinkwater with 2 line breaks. Now, my player of the game, I mean, obviously it's going to be Scott Drinkwater. He was out of this world, man. Drinkwater had 2 tries. He had 1 try assist. 139 run meters. Scott Drinkwater won us the game yesterday. He was outstanding, man. The other standouts, I thought Zach Laibart did a great job at right centre. Thought Tawangi was good. Thought Derby was, it was okay. Purdy was a little bit quiet, but still did his job. I thought Jake Clifford did a really good job back in the halves with Tommy Dearden. Ruben Cotter was great in the back row, although he did play in the middle for a while, but Cotter did play the first 25, 30 minutes in the back row. Thought Harrison Edwards was outstanding. Harrison Edwards yesterday, he played 40. Harrison Edwards yesterday played 47 minutes. He ran for 57 meters, and he had 39 tackles and only missed one. So, great game from Harrison Edwards. Good to see him in the starting side. Thought he was really strong, man. The bench, though. Now, I want to talk about Thomas McKaylee. Thomas McKaylee off the bench had 71 run meters. He only played 20 minutes. Can we give McKaylee more minutes? McKaylee was a beast yesterday. We need to give McKaylee a lot more minutes. He was strong. Caden Lars in 17 minutes. I thought he did a fine job. Kai O'Donnell did some good things for us. 19 tackles. Did pretty well. Thought Cohen Haspel's off the bench as well. Thought he was outstanding. Overall, great win. Important win. And, we needed that one badly. Because if you have a look at the ladder, it's so close. We're literally a game out of the 8. I don't think we can go in there this weekend because Dolphins are playing. Dolphins have got the bye, so we can't get in the 8 this week. But if we win this weekend and the other teams lose, then it's so close, this ladder, man. Like, you look at it, from 5th to 12th, it's literally 2 games, separated by 2 games. So, it's pretty insane how this ladder's looking at the moment. It's pretty insane. But if you go from 7th to 12th, it's literally 1 game. So it's very close. But look, great win from the Cowboys yesterday. Very happy with it. Top 3 players on field, though. I'm going to go with number 3. You know what? Number 3, I'm going to go with Zach Laibart. Thought Laibart was really strong yesterday. Number 2, I'm going to go with Tommy Dearden. Thought Dearden had a great game. And my player of the game is going to Scott Drinkwater. Drinkwater was the difference yesterday, and he just proved yesterday why he's one of the best fullbacks in the game. Drinkwater is a top 5 fullback. He's better than Brimson, and he was great yesterday. So, good stuff. Anyway, guys, this is where the review is going to come to an end. Thanks for watching. My voice should be a lot better tomorrow, so hopefully the vlog will be out in the morning, guys, so stay tuned for the vlog tomorrow morning / midday. Be around then, I reckon. But like and subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you guys tomorrow for the obviously the vlog will be out and around 18 tips tomorrow. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.